Hey, welcome back. Today, we're jumping right into one of the most powerful skills a leader can have, totally mastering the 15-minute meeting. Come on, we've all been in those project updates that just drag on and feel like a total waste of time, right? Well, we're going to fix that. I'm going to give you a simple framework that will instantly establish you as a high-impact communicator. Let's do this.
And this quote really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? See, this isn't about just saving a few minutes. It's about perception. It's about leadership. When you consistently run long, it sends a clear message to your team. You haven't organized your thoughts. And that, well, it just chips away at your authority.
So let's talk about that high cost. It is so easy to fall into the trap of thinking that the more you talk, the more value you're adding. But actually, the opposite is true. Being long-winded is the absolute enemy of effective leadership. Because when you can't get your point across quickly, people start to wonder if you can think clearly.
Okay, so how do we fight this?
The very first step is a simple but really powerful mental shift. You've got to adopt the finish early mindset. Your goal is not to fill the 15 minutes you booked. No way. Your goal is to deliver your message with impact and, here's the key, give everyone their time back.
And here's what that looks like in the real world. If you book a 15-minute meeting, you make it your personal mission to be done in 13. I'm serious. Just think about it for a second. Have you ever heard anyone complain because a meeting ended early? Never happens. This one little habit, all by itself, projects incredible confidence.
And this really all boils down to a choice. There are two types of leaders. You've got the low-impact leader who just rambles on, convinced that more words equal more value. And then you have the high-impact leader. They get it. They know that being concise is a direct signal of authority, and frankly, that you've done your homework.
Okay, let's get into the playbook. This is the how-to part. You know, it's funny, being brief actually takes more work than being long. So this pre-meeting prep, this is where the magic really happens. First tool in your playbook is what I call the need-to-know filter. Before you even think about what you're going to say, you have to separate what is absolutely essential from what's just kind of interesting. If a detail doesn't directly affect the project's goal, it's out. You have to be ruthless here. Just cut it.
All right, next up, the 3-bucket system. This is amazing because it gives you so much freedom through a simple structure. Instead of just talking, you organize every single update into 3 buckets. Progress, what we finished, roadblocks, what's stopping us, and next steps, what's the priority right now. This framework literally forces you to be clear.
And here's a great way to think about it. Imagine you're a rock band's producer in a recording session. You're not going to let the drummer go on for 10 minutes about one single drum beat, right? Of course not. Your job is to keep everyone focused on how the whole song, the entire project is coming together. In your meeting, you are the producer.
Okay, so you've done your prep, you've filtered your message down to only what's need to know, and you've sorted it into your 3 buckets. Now it's showtime. Let's talk about executing this plan when you're live in the meeting.
The very first thing you do when you start talking is state your roadmap. You just forecast your 3 buckets out loud, saying something like, okay team, today we're going to cover our progress, the current hurdles, and the plan for the weekend. This tells everyone exactly where you're going, and it instantly signals that you're in command.
Now, as you're going through that roadmap, how you say it is everything. Use short, punchy sentences that pop, almost like news headlines. And please, just use plain English. Say start, don't say commence. And look at people. Aim for about 80% eye contact. It is such a powerful, non-verbal way to show you're confident.
So, you've done it. You've clearly and concisely made your point on progress, you've laid out the roadblocks, and you've detailed the next steps. Now comes the single most important part of the execution. Zip it. I'm not kidding. Close your mouth. This is the moment that makes or breaks the meeting. Your silence is what creates the space for your team to actually engage, to ask questions, to have a real dialogue. You've set the stage perfectly. Now it's time to let them onto it. All right, let's do a super quick, rapid-fire recap of this whole framework. Number 1, adopt that finish early mindset. 2, filter everything through the need-to-know lens. 3, structure your thoughts into the 3 buckets. 4, state your roadmap right at the top. And 5, after you make your point, zip it. We are almost there, but this final piece is what really separates a pretty good meeting from a truly great one. It's what I call the gold star finish, and it's all about turning all that talk into real, concrete action. So here's what it comes down to. The gold star of any great meeting is crystal clear action.
You end the meeting by telling the team exactly what you are going to do next based on their feedback. This is how you prove you were actually listening, not just performing.
And securing that action is a really simple two-step process. First, just state your action items out loud before everyone leaves. Then, second, you lock it in with a quick, concise follow-up email or even just a text. That closes the loop and makes sure everyone is accountable. So, I've got a challenge for you. For the next couple of days, I want you to try applying this structure to every conversation you have. Not just meetings. Practice making your point in just 2 or 3 sentences, and then stop. Just see what happens. See how it changes the dynamic. And I want to leave you with this final thought. You are always, always communicating. Your efficiency, your respect for other people's time, even your strategic use of silence, it all sends a message. Brevity isn't just about saving time, folks. It is a clear, powerful, and constant signal of real leadership.